The Switch 2 is 2 weeks away, and with it comes GameCube support for NSO. And with me being a GameCube kid growing up, I thought it would be fun to make a list of my dream games coming to the service. I'd like to add that a lot of these games are very unlikely, and I will explain the reasons for that while I'm on the topic. But it's just a fun list, a dream list for me. Games that I personally grew up with and games that just make sense to me to have on there. Also, at the same time, I will be honest, all of these games I already have on my Steam Deck, but that's besides the point. I want to have them on the service since they're gonna be charging me money for it, so it better be a good service. So, let's start this list off with Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now, Melee seems to be the game that got too popular and now Nintendo hates it for it. At the end of the day, it is still one of, if not the best, Smash Bros. Game out there. But I do see that it's really hard for this one to be added, simply because Nintendo will do anything in their power not to make an official Melee online service. It would still be very fun though, it would make a whole lot of sense. I would love to just pop in my Switch 2 and be able to play some matches of Melee just like the good old days. But it's 50-50, let's say 50-50, and that's generous to be honest. Now, next up is a game called Super Monkey Ball. This is a game that I personally actually didn't grow up with, but it's one that I really want to play. I could just play it on my Steam Deck, but if it's on the service, I have a good reason to actually play it, and I would love to just do that. It doesn't really make sense now that I'm saying it out loud, but in my head it makes more sense. The people that have grown up with this game say it's amazing and that I should definitely try it, so, you know, give me a reason to. Nintendo. And I guess Sega, but, you know, Nintendo and Sega are on good terms now, it's not like the 90s anymore. So, I see it as a possibility. Let's get it. Next up, let's just go with a classic, The Simpsons Hit and Run. Now this game, while I would love for it to be added, I see a problem. I see a big problem why it's probably not happening. And that is, it's a licensed game. Licensed game means that getting the legal rights for it to be on the service might be a bit too much for Nintendo to want to do. Which is a shame, but it makes sense when you think about it for a second. It's not likely. I would love it, but it's not likely. It's one of the greatest GTA clones from back in the day, and being able to play it on modern hardware without, you know, legally emulating it would be very nice. But I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath. I would not hold my breath for 1 second. And you know what? While I'm at it, let's go with the other game with the same problem, and that is Madagascar for the GameCube. Now, people that grew up with this game know what I'm on about. This game was so gold. It's so amazing. For a licensed game, this is like the peak. It's so great. I honestly cannot even explain to you how amazing. And this is not just nostalgia. I replayed it a while back, and it's so good still. There's just so much content, so much to do, extra little missions, mini games, and anything. It's great. Honestly, try it. I urge you. It's one of my favorite GameCube games. And it's freaking Madagascar, the game. But honestly, yeah, same problem, licensed game, makes it unlikely. Would I still love it? Yes, this is my dream list, so shut up. I want it. Now let's go with, Kirby Air Ride. Another game I did not really grow up with. I would love to just play it because everyone that has played it said it's amazing. But I see this one as likely for a later date. I think Nintendo, if they're gonna add this game, they're gonna wait for Kirby Air Riders, the second one, the sequel, to be out first because they are afraid that it's gonna cannibalize the sales of the new one, which is kind of stupid. Also somewhat makes sense because I've talked to a lot of like people, like normies as you would call. They definitely would just play the old one if it's, you know, free with the service. They yeah, I can see it happening. It's kind of, for me personally, I would see like the value in the new one, but it's not for everyone. That's not how everyone thinks, and I get that. But I just mark my words, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna come out, but it's gonna be a while. Definitely a good bit after the release of Riders. I'll just say that. Next, I would like to add to the list Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's like the most popular Need for Speed game. It's one of my personal favorite Need for Speed games, one of my personal favorite racing games. It would be great if they added it. I don't see it as likely. It would be great. Even though Need for Speed Most Wanted in my head is more like the PS2 game. But, you know, it also came out on the GameCube, so just add the GameCube version. And I would be happy. It's the same game anyway. I would play that all day. But it's not really likely. It's not a Nintendo game, as you were to say. I don't know. I would love it though. I would play that all day, even though its sequel, Need for Speed Carbon, I prefer. But you know, that one even less likely. If there's one, then I would just say do Need for Speed Most Wanted, because that's more likely, and also that's because that's the more popular one that would make the most people happy. And you know, I will sacrifice a little bit for everyone else's happiness. How nice of me, right? Let's just get on with the list. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Next, let's just say Animal Crossing. The first Animal Crossing. Even though it was originally meant to be a Nintendo 64 game, and I think in Japan it was, I'm not certain, I need to catch up on my Animal Crossing lore, but I would love to have the original Animal Crossing on the service. I loved New Horizons, and I would just love to be able to have another island on my Switch where I can just visit, you know, where it all started. The original Animal Crossing, and have an island on that. Not an island, town. I know it's not an island in that one. I'm brabbling. I'm sorry. But yeah, another Animal Crossing town to waste my time in. That would be great. Please. And I deem it likely. I could see it happen. It would be nice. Imagine if they could add like multiplayer for that. Ooh. I don't know how they would do that, but that would be great. Figure it out. It's an expensive system, alright? You can figure it out, Nintendo. Next one is a bit cheating, but it's my lists. You know, what are you gonna do? Make your own list. Is all the Mario parties from the GameCube. Add them all. They added all the other ones, I'm pretty sure. So why not this one? I don't know why it's not even confirmed yet. Maybe they don't want to distract sales from Jamboree. Kinda stupid, but alright. Add it. Multiplayer Mario Party 4 and 5 would be so great. It would be amazing. I love those games. I grew up on those streets. Add them. Add them on launch. What's happening? Why are they not even announced? That's crazy. That's crazy. And last but not least, it's the one everyone wants. It's the one everyone I hear screaming for. Mario Kart Double Dash. Nintendo, what are you doing? Where is Double Dash? It's the best Mario Kart game ever made. Add it. What's happening, Nintendo? What are you doing? Do you not want to sell this service? Do you not want people to play this? I'm losing my mind. Why is there no Double Dash on NSO for the GameCube? Are you scared that it's gonna detract from Mario Kart World sales? that Mario Kart World is the reason the system is being sold at all. You know, you're not gonna buy the Switch 2 and not buy Mario Kart World. Don't worry, add Double Dash. It's fine, it's not gonna detract from sales. Nintendo, I am actually losing my mind. What?